Alright, just gotta do a couple things as usual. Are we on performance mode? It should be. Huh. Yeah, I'm just trying to get things figured out first. Also, football's on tonight. So I have the game on in the background. Just gotta take care of a few settings first. Okay. I just gotta do this. Yeah, my computer's going really slow right now, so you just have to add the tags. Where are you? Come on. I guess in the meantime, yeah, I wish there was just a more convenient way of doing all this. Why my computer isn't handling all this? Just let me add some tags. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's get into the stream manager. Double checking one more thing. Okay. I should probably plug in my phone as well, so it's charging. Right, there we go. Okay. Hello. Welcome aboard. How's everyone doing? Right, no one's there yet in chat. But yeah, like we got week 5 in the books now. We're gonna have a live eviction pretty shortly. Looks like we're actually gonna have a legitimate flip this time. Which is a bit unfortunate because like I know in my video I sounded pretty assertive when saying that Jag was gonna go home, as I felt like this was gonna be I thought it was gonna be like sort of similar to a lot of what the past weeks have been, where it's like, okay, so veto happens, then we get flips, we get serious talks about flip, but then like it ends up going back to the original target. I kind of thought that was going to end up happening here, but it doesn't appear to be the case. It looks like they're actually sticking to the flip. They're going to get rid of red, probably. Although it will probably be a split vote. I mean, I know at the offset, it seemed like it was going to be 8-2 with Cam and Bowie being the ones on the outs. But it does look like, in addition, they're probably also going to leave Mimi and Felicia out of the vote as well, to where that would make it a 6-4 vote. I know Matt was pretty intent on making it like a split decision, which is like, why? Why would Matt want to make this sort of plan this risky? Really, it's only because like he hates America so much, and like he thinks that by doing this, he's going to be able to pin the blame onto Corey in America and sort of grow the target on their backs, but it's still a very risky move to be making. But in any event, I mean, I'm happy if Red goes. If that's the plan, then I'd be pretty happy with it. Because, in all honesty, I don't really like Red that much. Like he's not that much better than Cam when it comes to a lot of the misogyny that's been tossed at America's Way, and I'm about fed up. Hey, Ace is cute. Glad you could join us. Yeah, we're here at the usual time, getting ready to see Big Brother. Um, and I guess since I'm gonna be watching football, like I guess I can. So I have the game on in the background, but I can also like pull up ESPN and stuff, so like we can have like the play by play or something. I know this isn't a football channel, like I'm no urinating tree or anything, but doesn't hurt. Let's see. So it's Chiefs Lions ESPN. Also, looks like the schedule is gonna be changing up soon. Yeah, because it's like, what's the schedule again? Like, I know like next week is gonna be there's gonna be a 2 hour episode next week. Big Brother 2 hour. Yeah, and obviously they're gonna be switching to Tuesdays, for the veto at the end of the month. But yeah, like let's take a look at this schedule here. Yeah, so this I was looking at this article that has a lot of the details here. Yeah, this looks really. Oh my god, the screen here looks super small because of all the crap on it. But yeah, this is what the schedule looks like. So obviously today is September 7th. Then we get the Sunday, Wednesday, September 13th. It's gonna be a 2 hour episode. And the next Thursday, oh, that's the other thing too. They're gonna be shifting us to 8 o'clock. So obviously next week, the plan ideally would be to start at 7 next week. I can't complain too much. It's like you get it over with a bit earlier. So yeah, so next week again, the eviction, the live shows can be earlier. So like expect the stream to start earlier, obviously. Yeah, and that's what it's going to be like moving forward. And it looks like there's another 2 hour episode on the 17th. The following Sunday episode. That's going to be pretty interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much it for like a bit. And then October 3rd, that's gonna be the first Tuesday night episode. Details about the 2 hour installment have not even announced. Some believe a double eviction is coming. It has not been announced when. Episode 24. Episode 24. So this is all the episodes up until Survivor and Amazing Race start. So again, you would think that obviously they're gonna that. So wait, so the first Tuesday is gonna be October 3rd. That's after Survivor and Amazing Race starts. So it's like, are they just gonna have a week where Survivor, Amazing Race, and Big Brother are all on at one night? I don't know if I like that. I mean, I should also clarify that. So like, some of you might know, like I recently started grad school, and for the first half of the semester, so like until like the end of October, one of my classes goes on Wednesday night until like almost 9 o'clock. So because of that, like I'm gonna be missing like the Survivor episode live. I'm not gonna be able to catch the Survivor episode live, but like so obviously because I'll be in class at that point. So like I'm probably just gonna get home and like watch it then. So like like so I mean I'm probably not gonna affect me too much hopefully. But yeah, I thought that might be something worth bringing up too. Hey Jimmy, how you doing? Really hoping for an America Corey HOH. Me too. Yeah, that would really shake up the game. Actually, in the stock watch, I decided to go all in on Corey. I was a bit on the fence about it, but like after like talking with like the Discord and everything, I felt like that sort of like helped nudge me over the edge. But like, yeah, like I'm really rooting for Corey here. I mean, the problem though is that Corey is gonna throw the HOH like probably like because like he's been throwing comps during a lot of the season and he hasn't shown like a ton of urgency to like win cons. But it's like in America, HOH would be interesting. I think even Jag HOH wouldn't be the worst, assuming he stays and stuff. But like as much as I would like it, like I feel like Corey himself's not gonna try that hard for it, so we'll see what happens there. Could be a double and a battle back for those 2 hour episodes. I don't think they're gonna do a battle back though. I mean, like I've heard like I know like Aces or is it Q Boy? I think it was Q Boy. They suggested that could be like a split house. You know, it is a bit early for that considering it's like gonna be the final 12, and I don't know if they would want that like right before the jury starts. I feel like that's kind of a wonky way of going about it. It's not impossible. It's like they're clearly like planning something. I mean, double eviction would be interesting, but it's like why have it on a Wednesday? Like that's sort of a weird thing. Or unless they're gonna do like a speed round where it's like maybe it's like they have an eviction on Wednesday, then they have like a 24-hour round. Like it's kind of weird, but whatever. Yeah, I think it was Q Boy that mentioned the double possibility. No, that's not it. Um, yeah, it was Q Boy. Okay. Yeah. I feel like if they're gonna do a split house, and I feel like they should do it like BB Can 9. So you mean like where they have like the teams for like a week, or or do you mean like the fake fake double? Like I'm trying for whatever reason my mind's blanking right now. So like what week was the split house? Um. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you meant the teams. Um. I don't know if I would like that because it's like again, I feel like like, I feel like the way they did it in BB24 is like fine, where it's like you literally have these two groups like acting like separately, and like you like I felt like the way it played out was pretty interesting, where it's like you had like essentially like like basically it was like the people on the outside like being led by Kyle and stuff, where it's like they were getting ready to take a shot at like the Michael and Brittany side, and it's like it seemed coming out of that week that was going to be like a very interesting battle, but then obviously like the whole like cookout stuff and Kyle like blowing up his game, it's like that kind of got in the way, but it's like I still feel like it worked out relatively well. um, so I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to like them doing it again. I know people didn't like it at the time, but it's like I think it could be cool. Yeah. Also, for anyone that cares, the football game's about to start. Yeah, so I literally have the ESPN open. Oh boy. Yeah, do we have like the playcast? We have the gamecast. I'm wondering, should I put it up on the second monitor? Nope, that's not it. Okay, so it's same on both screens. Yeah, I was just wondering if it was gonna be a little bigger on the other screen, but doesn't appear to be the case. I feel like it's so scrunched though. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's why. That's not what I want. I want this. I want to be the other screen. Huh. Maybe it's probably the play. Okay, I got it figured out. Yeah. Okay, okay, there we go. Now I have it the way I want it. So obviously, like this week was not the best for a lot of reasons. Again, I think red going would like redeem it a bit, like because like don't really care obviously about red, but yeah, it's like I feel like we had like a whole bunch of like not great things coming together. Like definitely several people came out of this week less not as likable as they were. Not that like Jared or Cam were particularly likable before this, because obviously like they had Cam particularly had some red flags. Jared also had some red flags before this week, but I feel like this past week really brought it to a head, which is unfortunate. Which, by the way, like it made me think. So obviously, I feel like Jared's really had a bit of a fall from grace. Obviously, where it's like people were like pretty high on him for like the longest time. Like obviously, with him being on Game Changers and like him almost being on David versus Goliath, but it's like just yesterday, like we had this like really insane thing where it's like Corey and Jared were having like this stupid argument, and Jared at one point is like Corey's like yeah they're talking about like maturity and stuff where it's like Jared's like, oh yeah, I'm 25, it's like you're like dumb and stuff, and like then it's like at one point like he ends up saying, well, when I was 18 I was on national TV, and then Corey's like, what? And then Jared's like, he tried to say that he was playing Big Brother when he was 18, which is stupid. It's obviously what he was referring to. It's like he's such loose lips. Like obviously, like him telling Blue like the whole secret to begin with was really stupid. But it's like even outside of that, it's like you have this whole situation. It's like also pretty bad. And it's like it's obviously like him like being like super petty and stuff as well. So obviously that's not ideal. Anyway, the game just started. Up, oh, do we have? All right, so we have the game cast on. Yeah. So if anyone wants to follow along with the game, it's here. Just trying to make this a nice format. The Lions got the ball first. It was like a first. Yeah, they handed the ball off in first down. Maybe I should just make it like front and center and stuff. Yeah, it's probably. I think I like it like this. All right. Second down. Yeah, that's he threw it into the dirt. I know, like I don't know how many people here care about football. It's just something to have on the screen while I like talk about stuff and what have you. Who's going as of now? It looks like it's gonna be red. I know I said on Tuesday that was looking like Jag, but they flipped the vote and it's looking like it'll stay. I'll be pissed if it turns out 10-0 vote. Yeah, that would be disappointing. Like right now, it doesn't seem like it's going to be unanimous. Like it does seem like at least some people will be left out of this vote. Where it seems pretty likely that Cam and Bowie, like it seemed like they were going to be let out of the vote. But then also like the three sites also trying to intentionally leave out Mimi and Felicia to where it would be a 6-4 vote, or if they do them, it'd be an 8-2 to vote. But yeah, I get it. Like it's kind of lame when every vote's like unanimous and stuff. Yeah, so it looks like the Lions are gonna go 3-and-out here, which is unfortunate. Honestly, as a huge Jag fan, I was so happy to hear they flipped it and they actually meant it. I know he's a bad player. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's. I feel like Jag's like obviously a very frustrating player. Obviously, it's like because like he really had the opportunity. Like the fact that he ended up on the block this week is like pretty bad. I mean, though I can understand like why he was going around questioning stuff, but yeah, it's like compared to Red, it's like Red has more actively sabotaged his game. And plus, like I again, like there is still a part of me that holds out hope that Jag will actually wake up because like he does have brief glimmers where he does wake up. Like at the beginning of the week, he was starting to wake up a bit, but then he just quickly like realigned with Suri, like and like he like bought all their crap about how it was all his fault and stuff like that, and how he needs to earn their trust, even though they were the ones that voted him out. So yeah, so I get it's been pretty frustrating, but it's like I do want Jad to stick around for a bit, like, and if he does grow, like if he does eventually figure it out, then like I feel like that's at least something where it's like keeping Red. It's like what does keeping Red do for the season? Like I don't think it really does much. So I'm happy to see Red go. It'd be funny if it were a blindside too. So like I think that'll be pretty good. Don't really like Cam, but this man won 2 comps in a row that saved his butt. I gotta hope he goes on a mini comp run for more chaos and entertainment in the house. Oh yeah, like I think Cam like can definitely like cause some trouble. Like he's at like even this week, like obviously like I feel like he was obviously like the main target there, and he's still gonna be like a pretty big target in the future. Like I do worry a bit for America though. Like I do feel bad for her, like in the sense that he's staying in there and he's continuing to do like his cam stuff. But yeah, like I think from a pure game standpoint, I think it would definitely help. Yeah, Chiefs had the ball by the way. They just converted like a third down. Also, has this updated at all? I feel like it didn't. Oh well. Yeah, I should probably like move it over so that I can at least have it on display. Oh, why did I do that? Anyway, okay, that's fine. So yeah, we're watching a football game, talking Big Brother. Jag is, yeah, agree. Red is boring. Like it's not even that he's just boring. He's just like not good. Like he's like not like I mean, it's like a lot of his ideas like are just not great. So yeah, yeah, and like he's just like your typical like hillbilly like solid character like on the show anyway. So it's like whatever. Jag is a fun personality on the feeds. Yeah, I do like Jag personally. Like he seems like a really cool guy and stuff. But it's like, yeah, he's just missing a lot game wise. BB out of context for someone just watching the show now. Why are they evicting the color red? Well, the main reason is so earlier this week, like we saw like Cam and Red like have this whole feud where it's like Cam was throwing Red under the bus and like they were like got to the point where it's like they stopped like being friends for a bit. Like they like had this whole rift and stuff, and we saw this on the show too. But in recent days, like Red has been like trying to like come back together with Cam. It's like he's made it pretty clear that he wants to like get back with Cam. And that's why he's being targeted to where it's like the Suri side, they're looking at this and thinking that Cam and Red working together is more dangerous than keeping Jag in the game because it's like the idea behind taking out Jag is like okay, you have Cam and Red like at each other a little bit, like they're throwing each other on a bus, like like in pure self preservation mode. And the idea there, it's like you obviously like they're not very good players, so it's like them like having beef like would allow them to potentially go after each other in future weeks. So it's like you might as well take out Jag to ensure that like they'll be able to go after each other, and like plus they're not working together. But because like it seems like Red at least has been wanting to get back with Cam like to where they are working back together, the calculation now is like, oh, like they're like going to be taking, they're going to be more dangerous. But obviously the problem with that is that one of the issues with like doing that is that while Red isn't like the best player in the world, like he is extremely loyal to the Suri side. Like we saw this during Cam's HOH too, where it's like Cam was thinking about taking like a bigger shot, like, but then Red was really, it was Red that was really talking Cam out of like making a bigger move, and that like he was a big factor why Cam's HOH was as bad as it was, where Cam was on the outs and he had this chance to turn his game around, but doesn't because of how loyal Red is. Like he is like all in on the Legend 25 group that they have with Suri, and like he's like constantly vouching out for Suri. So by taking Red out, that sort of leaves Cam on his own, like, and that makes it more likely that if Cam were to win HOH again, that he could like be a bit more unpredictable. So to that end, like taking out Red is a bit of a mistake from the Suri side, but that's like the logic that they're going for, that they want to break up Cam and Red now so that they don't have to worry about that in the future. Yeah, Red wanted to use the veto on Cam would seal his fate. Red is not built for Big Brother. Yeah, it was that. Like, yeah, I think that that in itself was pretty definitive of Red's game. Um, America winner, America winner HOH. Yeah, that's the hope. Like, I mean, I would like, I'd be interested in an America HOH. I don't know how well she would play it, but like, I feel like she would at least be open to like making a bigger move. I think Cameron should have said F it and backdoor Izzy. Um, at the point, he's a target no matter what outcome it is. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think he was pretty much screwed at the point where he had Jack and Blue on the block initially, to where even if he had backdoored Izzy afterwards, like the other person would have gone home in that case. Now, and obviously with the power and everything, like obviously they probably would have stopped the eviction anyway. But but yeah, like I feel like obviously like if I feel like he would have obviously needed a different set of initial noms in order to like get that scenario and stuff. Might as well go on a bang. That's just me. Also, can we talk about how Cameron possibly had the worst social game? It's so bad. They want Brett out just to spite him. Uh, I mean, like Cam's like he's obviously like very bad. Like his treatment of America has been pretty abysmal. Even moving back, like his treatment of Riley was like not that different from how he treated America, where you could very clearly tell that he like kind of had a crush on Riley, and you could debate that he also has a crush on America, and through like them ending up with Corey, like that's, you could say that's part of the reason why he's like so mad at America and like why he's doing all this stuff. But yeah, like even before that, you have like Izzy like with her saying that he had serial killer vibes. That's not. I think that's kind of saying something as well. It's like, and yeah, now it's like they're worried about Cam and Red being a duo. Like that's pretty insane. Even before that, they thought Cam and America could have been a duo as well as a reason to target America. I mean, take that as you will. If it ties, who goes? I think he would probably vote out Red. I believe. Yeah, because he's at least in on the plan, at least. Yeah, so like the game, yeah, not much is happening in the game right now. It's just sort of back and forth. AmeriCorps are the only players I want to see win right now. Um, yeah, like they're definitely like probably the more rootable people right now, and I feel like they're probably the more satisfying winners. Is like I think like if Suri wins, like I think I would be pretty happy. Oh, alrighty. All right, so the Lions just went for on fourth down. Looks like they converted it. All right, good for them. But anyway, yeah, like, I feel like a Suri win would definitely like feel good to a degree, considering. I mean, even then, like obviously Suri's been playing pretty sloppily, but it's like her social game is like top notch, and like I know people would say that her having her son in the game helps a lot, but really it's like I feel like Suri would naturally do well in most cases. Like obviously having Jared around helps, but it's like at the same time, I feel like Jared winning would suck, to be honest. Like I feel like if Jared wins, like you 100% attribute that to Suri being around because like he is his reads are so questionable. Like I haven't even gone to the fact like his HOH this week has not been particularly great either. Like the fact that he's like well, he wanted to target America at one point, but like was basically talked out of it. Like he kind of didn't get his way there. Like his whole rift with like Corey this week hasn't been great either. And like yeah, like even aside from that, like there's already so many other things you can point to with like Jared to where it's like I would not be satisfied with him. And then really everyone else is like kind of whatever. Um it would be funny if AmeriCorey flips and voted out Jag. I don't think they would though. Like I don't feel like they have too much incentive to keep Red, but like yeah, that would be kind of funny. Cameron probably have had no real father figure because the way how he spoke about women is just. I mean, again, like I don't know much about these people's like personal lives and stuff. It's like so like again like I don't know how much to read into that, but it's like yeah, like if that's the case, then like it wouldn't surprise me too much. I I was talking with a friend like a couple days ago, like talking about like Cameron and stuff, and like he kind of reminds me of like Brandon Hans in a way, like Brandon Hans from like South Pacific, but obviously not as like prone to outbursts and stuff. Where it's like you can very clearly tell from like watching Brandon like that his home life is like not good. Like he probably did not have the best upbringing to where like he has like all these like weird feelings throughout a lot of it. Like so like I feel like there are definitely parallels to be drawn there as well. Jag America Corey for HOH. Yeah, I feel like those are probably the three I would want the most. I feel like Jag is probably the one that I want the least because of like how easily moldable he's been. But at the same time, I feel like it would be like an opportunity for him to like wake up. No, because I could actually see this. It's a rare thing in America and Corey design votes. Uh-huh. Corey reminds me of Franny. Yeah, I'm assuming you mean Franny from 44. Law strategy and always want to make a move, best for them. But the thing is, he isn't exactly the power player, the fields. Yeah, like I feel like Franny, like yeah, like I feel like Franny is definitely someone that didn't really have a ton of influence on 44. It's like they wanted to keep Claire. The first tribal doesn't really get her way there. Really dropped the ball on the round where Matt goes home. Like obviously that's pretty bad. And yeah, like aside from that, doesn't have too much agency. So yeah, I could. I feel like Corey. I don't know. I feel like Corey's still prone to making certain mistakes. I feel like you could definitely attribute certain like things that he does socially that have led to him like being in the position that he's in. But like he's not the worst either. I feel like Corey's probably a better player than Franny at this point. I would say, but obviously we'll see what happens. Yeah, so Lions are moving the ball down the field. Like them converting the fourth down was like pretty good. Um So, assuming Cameron's the target next week, who would be put up next to him as a pawn? There's been a lot of talk about Bowie. Yeah, like you said, unstoppable Trey. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Bowie being a pawn. Though, like again, like if Cam wins the veto, like obviously, I feel like that could open up like America potentially going on the block. So like I feel like that's like a concern there. But yeah, I feel like Bowie's probably the most likely pawn. I'd be good with Mimi win. Oh yeah, like I feel like Mimi like she has like a story for like being like under the radar first, but then like turning it up. I feel like I need to see more from her in order to like obviously she needs to start stepping it up soon, but because she has like the opportunity to like be in a great spot and to like potentially win. Like I feel like she's definitely like someone that can like make it like deep into the game. Like even though like I know like Izzy was like talking like yesterday about like how like she would like cut Mimi before the end game, but it's like obviously like that's still pretty far out. Again, I think Mimi could definitely. Well, that's unfortunate. The guy tripped up. Yeah, I think I'd be satisfied with Mimi win, like if she like steps it up, obviously. Oh, you meant Danny. Oh, I thought you meant Franny. Yeah, it's like your point was about like lost strategy. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that comparison. I feel like Danny is someone that had. I feel like he's kind of the opposite of Corey, where he had a lot of agency throughout a lot of the game, but like he didn't make the best decisions with that agency. And I feel like he was like doing things just to do things sometimes, like and he didn't really manage his threat level super well. Touchdown Lions, by the way. Um, so I feel like he's kind of the opposite of Corey in a lot of ways. I would have been fine with a Matt win before he quoted Andrew Tate. Yeah, that was not ideal. That was not ideal. I again, like I was again, I was liking Matt too a little bit. Like, and even now, like he's not the worst. Like, obviously, like there's like bigger fish to fry, but it's like, yeah, I was kind of disappointed when he was doing that. Best player in every category. What was that? Oh, you deleted it. I can easily see Jared making the end, but the stuff he says can come back to bite him and make him lose. Yeah, that's the thing about Jared. Like, I feel like despite the fact that like he's set up super well to where like, oh, what's this? I don't want an ad playing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, like I feel like despite the fact that like Suri is like playing for him, obviously, it's like he's like being carried a lot. Like I feel like there's like a lot of ways that Jared could lose this game. Like at the end, like I mean, you could bring up like this his bad social game, like the fact that Suri. I feel like the revelation that he is Suri's son could really bite him at the end. Like, but with the way he's been playing, like it'll just contribute to like the idea that he's carried, which I feel like from what we're seeing, like he is like because I feel like even himself, like he's been sort of sitting back and letting Suri play his game a little bit, and like we saw that like this week where it's like he wanted America to go, like he would have rather seen America go this week than like Red or Jag, but it's like he didn't really get his way there, so like I feel like there's that. Yeah, like a lot of the questionable stuff there. I mean, it's not. I feel like if he wins a bunch of comps at the end, like he could like sort of become like a tie figure to a degree, where it's like maybe he could gain some respect that way. But but at the same time, like, I don't feel like this cast would really reward that style of gameplay. I feel like obviously BB Can 11 was like more susceptible to like someone like a tie like redeeming himself through a comp run. I don't really see that as much with Jared on this cast, but it's like we saw it happen. But yeah, like it would not surprise me if Jared gets to the end and like he loses. People say Jared is the worst BB player ever, and I also disagree because social game is good. Somehow people like him. Also, he's the only one to break a duo, while the house do is talk crap. Like obviously he's not the worst. Like I mean, like there are like plenty of worse players out there, obviously, but like I don't think he's very good. Like I feel like the way he manages certain relationships is not like the way he manages relationship with Corey this week wasn't great. So like I feel like that's something you can point to. Like I feel like he's had a bevy of questionable strategic reads throughout the season as well that have really dragged him down. So like I don't really feel like he's that good of a player, but like he through his relationship with Suri, like he's just in a very good position right now. So I don't know if I agree with that 100%. If Suri wasn't on the season, Corey 1000% dominates the season in my eyes. Um, I feel like he would be better off, obviously, but I mean, whether he dominates the game is like another question. I feel like for sure, like the alliance that Riley was building was would have been in a more secure spot moving forward because obviously it was Jared leaking that alliance that to to Suri that allowed them to build an opposition and really dismantle that group. And obviously Corey was obviously in technically in the alliance, but like he was like towards the bottom of that alliance, obviously. So I feel like he probably wouldn't have dominated the early stretch of the game, but like I feel like he would definitely have more leverage in the future to potentially turn things around. To be fair, like he still has like opportunities to turn the game around, but it's like I don't know. It's obviously not looking great right now. Obviously, oh, the game's back on. All right, it's third and long now. Yeah, it's third and long. Chiefs had the ball. Yeah, I don't know why it was showing a video. That's stupid. Hmm? Um. Oh, I guess they convert it. Like, yeah, I think my phone's a little behind like the telecast, but whatever. Yep, they just converted. So I guess like I should probably also like update the games and stuff because I haven't done that yet. I think. All right. Let me open the games. So. Can you all see that? That's from the previous seasons. Can you all see that? Okay. All right, let's just update this. So draft. Well, someone's definitely losing the pick tonight. So if red goes, which is what it's looking right now, I'll draw will lose their pick. If there was like a last second flip and Jag goes, obviously more people will be losing their picks, but we'll see what happens there. But obviously it's the pool that matters. How'd the pool turn out this week? So when was the deadline was September 3rd at 8 p.m. All right, so he speaks. No, they're not in the draft. Third down. Mahomes is running. Yeah, you got the first. Drawla picks America. All right, America. Cute Boy picks America as well. Pinky picks Bowie. Commercial break. I picked blue. I didn't want to pick blue, to be honest. But yeah, they kind of forced my hand with like the results and everything. Ace is Cute has picked Bowie. Scarlet Moon has picked America. Blaze has picked Cameron. That was a clutch Cameron pick, by the way. Jay Lee has picked Jag. Colin has picked Jag. Yes, everyone. Let me just double check to make sure. Survivor pool. Colin. Yep, you picked Jag. I'm just double checking, making sure all the picks are correct. Jay Lee. Jag. So I think that's all the picks. They should be all up to date. Which in that case, okay, they were reviewing the play. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to see if they. Yeah, that's first down. Oh wait, oh no, it was the end of the first. So I guess they were just looking at the play again. I don't know, it's sort of hard to double task, multitask. Yeah, I think that's everyone. I think that's all up to date. So it doesn't look like anyone's gonna be out this week. I mean, obviously Jag and Jay Lee, they're like the most at risk, obviously. But in terms of like who's like doing well, like I feel like, yeah, I feel like Scarlet Moon's like in a pretty good spot actually. Like they picked Jag early, they picked Red early, and they picked like America this. They were able to pick America this week. Another first down for the Chiefs, in case anyone's watching. Um, yeah. So I feel like Scarlet Moon's probably in a decent spot at this point. Blaze is still doing pretty well. Like they were able to burn Cameron this week. They were able to hold on to Cameron until this week, which is pretty good. Who else? Like I feel like my picks, I don't have the worst picks in the world, but I feel like they're definitely not the best. Like I feel like there's a lot of inefficiency happening where it's like I'm picking people that are still in the game right now. And obviously like either way, like I'm burning a pick this week. So not looking great, but that's the game for you. Um what is happening on chat? All right, Mahomes is getting a big run here on second down. Um, Remember when the first week and fans completely forgot about Luke, America, and Bowie being in the house? Yeah, they were pretty low key early on. Obviously, Luke didn't really make much of an impact until like the very end, obviously, but that's Luke for you. So we are about 5 minutes from showtime. Should be pretty interesting what we have before us. Hello, Trey. Welcome to the Discord server. Um, so yeah, we're gonna hopefully it'll be a decent live show tonight. Shouldn't be too fancy. So it looks like yes, yeah. So we got first and goal here on the Chiefs side. Looks like they got stopped on second down. It's gonna be third and goal at the 1 yard line. So yeah, I mean, obviously not gonna be showing the show. I mean, you have to find your own source as usual. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good show. All right, third down. We got a touchdown here. Seems like a pretty straightforward pass to Rashe Rice. So yeah, good on the Chiefs. They were able to respond. Have been active in Discord. No, you're good. No, you're good, mate. Yeah, I mean, I know school's been like, yeah, it's been crazy, but you're good. I wonder the edit would probably show the vote flipping. The casuals probably think a Jag Blindside is happening at the veto episode. Um, I feel I feel like the veto episode definitely left it open to like Red going home, but to be fair, it's like at the time of the veto being used, Jag was the target, so they probably will show going back. Um, I know you're not allowed to show the video, but are you allowed to let us hear the voices? I don't really see. I mean, probably not. I don't really see much of a reason to do that anyway. Besides, like I'm literally listening to these on my AirPods on my phone. By the way, I need to charge my case. Yeah, they're dying. Yeah, it's commercial with the game right now, so might as well switch it back. Also, looks like it's not really playing any videos, so I might as well just keep it as normal. Oh yeah, just gotta switch it over. Yeah, we're at 99% here. Oh, yeah, I gotta center it on the game. There we go. Um, who's your survivor winner pick? Mine's Jake or Sean. I haven't fully solidified mine yet. I usually like to wait until I like see all the interviews and all that jazz. But from off the on the offset, like I'm liking Sean a lot. Like I think he's pretty good. I was a bit lower on Austin because he kind of gives off like an Owen like slash Xander vibe, but like I feel like hearing him talk was maybe a bit higher on him. Do you use a website because my Paramount Plus ran out and I do not feel like letting Twitter update me? I'm using cable. Yeah, so like I'm using like regular old cable for BB US. So I mean, you could try. Let me just see if I can whip this up. I'll just drop something here. Oh, it's not streamed. Yeah, I don't really have anything to show, unfortunately. Do you think Bryce for the 45 draft, Bryce will go Sean? Considering like how he's like talked about Sean, it wouldn't surprise me. Either that or he'll be spoiled and he'll just upload the file 3 based on that. Not gonna lie, I might go back to Big Brother long term. I might get back to Big Brother long term. The last one I did was around June when I somehow won. Despite people threatening me. Oh, you mean like orgs? I've only done like one Big Brother org, and yeah, it was a bit much. I was the first juror on it, so it didn't go particularly well for me. Right. So I feel like the show's like behind. Wait, why is it so far behind? Like it's 9:01, and it's like I'm just seeing the credits now for Ghosts. It's weird. All right, show starting now. But it's Roblox long terms. It's the same as the org where you socialize in Discord, but the comps, fiction stuff like that's in a Roblox game. It's better than orgs, but orgs is fun too. I haven't done a ton of Roblox. All right, lines are taking a timeout here. I'm just doing a recap right now. Bryce doesn't pick Sean at all. We know he's been spoiled. Well, that's the key here. Yeah, so like for those of you who don't know, so Bryce he won the draft for Survivor 44, and he was again I'm not gonna say he was spoiled, but there's reason to suspect that he was spoiled because he had in his draft who did he have? He had the Tika 3 as his draft, so he had Jam Jam, Carson, and Carolyn, who obviously made up 3 of the final 4. So essentially, this feels kind of weird. And I remember at the time, like he was making this draft too. Like we were asking him, like, oh, like why are we picking like Jam Jam? Like he was like, oh, I just picked Jam Jam because I like his name. It's like okay. But then lo and behold, like he like wins the draft by like a lot. So yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's like other seasons in the new era, like hopefully this season won't be as spoiled because usually it's the pattern is like 41 was not spoiled, or at least not as badly. 42 was spoiled from what I understand. 43 was not spoiled. 44 was spoiled. So it's like it's going like back and forth between spoiled and not spoiled. So like hopefully that means this season is not spoiled. That's the hope at least. I remember in Roblox long term, I was in the pressure cooker for 7 hours. Like, what are you doing? 7 hours. Though I guess it could be like, I mean, I guess you could be like I know like America, like she did like a Mr. Beast thing, like that, like what 46 hours or something. I ended up winning, but what's funny is the person I got evicted 5-3 was in the game because there was a battle back. Oh, that is tragic. That is tragic. Stayed up until 1 a.m. all for nothing. I was looking mad. Yeah, I would have been mad too. Not gonna lie. Didn't he admit to saying he was spoiled? I think. Yeah, now that you mention it, I think he might have admitted to it. But like, yeah, like I know like that was a whole thing and stuff. All right, we're getting to the end of the recap now. Um. So what's the volume on this? Oh, wow, it's really low. Okay, end of the recap.
this? 6 hours, not seven, and ended at 12, but still, all that just for my reign to be dethroned. Yeah, I feel ya.
Yeah, I feel for you. Yeah, I just saw the in the server.
I looked and just saw how I would have done. I would have tied with Llama with 27 points. Oh, you mean the draft? Like who? Wait, who'd you pick? Like, yeah, you weren't in the draft. Yeah, who would have been your picks?
Yeah, we're just getting to the shenanigans at this point. Also, going on the Lions, like, yeah, going back to the game, like they've been like moving the ball. Like, I would say I'm not watching the game right now. Like, I'm watching the show. I'm literally relying on this to tell me what's happening. Franny, Carson, and Claire. I mean, if we're going up preseason, like I feel like Claire would have been a good pick in the preseason. So, Franny is definitely like I could see the upside. And Carson, like I was not very high on Carson in the preseason, but like would have worked out very well for you. But yeah, like you gotta play this season. Like yeah, I was gonna set it up today, but like I forgot. But I don't know, I might do it like later. Just finished an org and I legit got robbed. Me and my best friend Isaiah ran the game and he got sniped at final three and I lost 7-2. Like so like did you like lose to like a better jury or like was like the person you were sitting next to like an underdog? You literally saw Carson in the trailer and picked him. Well, can't blame you. Bitter jury, that's unfortunate. Whoa. Wow, so that is tragic. What just happened there? Plus, Liz social game with the other side was unmatched. She had a locked. Oh, so like was Liz was the person you were up against? All right, they're gonna show the Core America drama now. They're definitely setting up more. Oh, great! This is just the content we need. Yeah, yeah. They're setting this whole up. Yeah, that's the other thing I haven't really talked about that at all. Like that this whole drama is like kind of stupid. Like it's literally like high school like stuff. Like so basically like what happened was like we saw like the seven deadly sins. Like they have like no, it was for real. Like basically the alliance that they're in with like Suicide. They they literally had like an impromptu meeting in the HOH room, and like America like wasn't included in it. But it's like she was literally like right outside of the room. Like she easily could have been like included in there. Like it's not even like they deliberately excluded her. It's just that they just happened to like have that and stuff. Oh, wow! They fumbled it again. That is tragic. That is tragic. Yeah, they're setting up the showmance more and more. I had more of a strategic mindset than a social game, to be honest. That's fair. What is this? So I get for betraying probably a member, but that's on me. JS got to work on my management. Oh yeah, it's like yeah. I mean, I think like yeah, I think I mean you definitely have like the ability to like make a deep run and stuff. Like, you just gotta like obviously it's like a lot of it's gonna depend on like people and stuff. And it's like
You never know with orgs sometimes. It's not, All right, so they're showing the meeting. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, this is the fake Legend 25 meeting to like reassure them and stuff. Sorry, I'm just talking Discord and stuff. Wondered the vote flipped back. Again, I have not gotten any indication that it has flipped back. Like I checked Reddit earlier today. Like it does seem like the votes are still gonna be on red. Also, it looks like it's gonna be a live HOH because it looks like it's a quiz comp. Yeah, we just got a shot of the yard. So yeah, that'll be cool. Like we'll be able to see the HOH right then and there. Sometimes when I'm getting to know people, some of them just give me the ick. Like someone told me they are playing Fortnite. Like how am I able to make a combo of Fortnite? No, I get that. Like I've had that experience where it's like I just have had, it's like you just gotta be able to like listen to them and it's like make them feel like they're on top of the world and stuff. And it's like aside from that, it's like do that, like make them feel heard, and then try to find some more common ground. You know, you lied and said I played Fortnite, and they became my close ally until they walked. That's unfortunate. The vote isn't a vote flip. Well, it technically is one because it did seem like Jag was gonna be the target at first, but then it switched to red after like the veto and like stuff. But they've yeah. Yeah, it's just commercial break right now. Not much is happening. Also, what are the Chiefs doing? They called the timeout. All right, so now we're back from commercial, and they are going to be showing. I'm guessing they're going to start showing the flip now. All right, now they're showing Red's birthday. It's quite hilarious how the person stays unanimous, has no idea that their fate was this close to being sealed. Look at Cam, Blue, and Jag. Even if he stays, yeah, that's true. All right. Looks like the Lions got to stop. So good on them. Yeah. So they're showing. Yeah. So now Red and Jared are talking about the vote. Yeah. So now they're showing like Red wanting to reconcile with Cam. Is obviously like a big factor in why Tarka shifted that way. So how are the Lions doing? Looks like we're 3rd and 5. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like they're kind of propping up Jared a little bit. Like they're kind of making it seem like this is Jared's whole thing here. Like to be fair, like last episode he came up pretty poorly, so he does well. Yeah, they're just doing more talk about the flip and stuff. Um, who's voting who? So it's looking like it's Cam and Bowie are voting for Jag. Those seem probably the most likely votes for Jag. Seems like Felicia and Matt are also potential votes for Jag as well. Saying Matt and Blue are red. So do they tell Matt about the plan? Because I know like there was a whole thing to leave Felicia and Matt out of it. Yeah, just stuff happening on the server. All right, so I should probably switch it over now to the vote screen. All right, so we got Jag and Red on the block. Now, up, nope, that's CHOH. We got all the other votes now. It's gonna be 10 votes. We need 6. It should be everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sounds about right. I think I should shift this over a little bit. Oh, it's not in my face. All right. All right. It looks like we're gonna be getting to the votes now. All right, here we go.
Right, they're just giving their speeches right now. This is moment of truth.
What's chat saying? This make me think they won't kick him. I mean, who they're evicting? Matt was always doing red. So expecting Bryce to send that. My heart is pacing. Again, it should be red going, but we'll see.
All right, so Cam's up first. It should be a vote for Jag. Yep. Cam is a vote for Jag. Here we go. Bowie is up next. It should be a vote for Jag. Yep. Blue is up next. What is Blue doing? Yep, he's a vote for red. There we go. Right, America has casted her vote for red. Should be on a commercial break. All right, now we're going commercial, probably to get Matt's vote. Wait. First of all, they made a second one. Yeah, so it's a commercial for My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. Weird. I didn't know they make a second one. Um, yeah, this is the first non-unanimous vote in week 5. I know, like it took us long enough, but we finally got there. You might get a 6-4 blindside. Again, so I got Cameron and Bowie. Those were the pretty likely votes for Jag. It's just a question of whether there are any more votes. Because there could be more votes for Jag, which would make it like a 6-4, but it's like we'll see what happens. But yeah, we are currently tied 2-2. Let's go. I hope they didn't tell Mimi or Felicia. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this might knock Felicia down a few pegs. I mean, to be fair, like I don't think Felicia's like doing like that badly. Like she is trying to play like individualistically. It's just that she is like doing it. I feel like with the way the house is set up, it's just really hard for her to do it without like being leaked and stuff. But like, we'll see what happens. trying to have some fun with the feeds. I mean, again, these are decent feeds. You know, like yeah, it's just that I feel like despite all the crap and stuff, like these are actually the most consequential feeds they've been in a while. I love strategy feeds. So do I. I would love some drama. Well, we've gotten some drama this week. It's just that it's just some of it's stupid drama. Who got evicted? Well, the vote is still ongoing. Like we are currently at commercial break in the middle of the eviction vote. As you can see, it's currently 2-2 tie. It's looking like red will be going home, but like we'll see what happens. Unless there was truly a last second flip. We'll see what happens though. All right, I'm assuming it's Matt because that's gonna vote next because he's usually the first to vote after commercial breaks. I don't know if it's been wasted per se, but like I feel like there's been like some like missed opportunities. All right, so it's Matt's vote as you can expect. All right, Matt is a vote for red. So it's possible maybe they left Corey and America out of it, maybe. All right, so it looks like we got Suri. All right, they vote for red. It is 4-2 right now. Oh yeah, red's toast at this point. All right, yeah, I feel like they should probably have like. Oh, that's right, America voted for red. Yeah, so yeah, so it's probably gonna be like an 8-2, probably. If not 7-3. All right, that's all she wrote. Yeah, I should probably change this. Oh man, he left on his birthday week too. That's tragic. All right, so Felicia is a vote for red. She says based on recent intel. So yeah, so she was clearly left into the plan pretty late. And then finally we got Mimi. Love the Corey Timmy Turner memes. Yeah, it's because of the hat probably. It's like yeah, he's always wearing that hat. All right, so we got Mimi. All right, with that, it is an 8-2 vote. Red is going home. All right, on his birthday too. All right, hopefully we got a good reaction here. All right. It looks like a blind side. Yeah, Cam's pissed.
Yeah, looks like it was a blindside. Seems pretty fun. Long's my boy Jag here for another day. Yeah, can't complain too much. Yep. Yeah, Cam is fuming. Yeah, this is pretty good. Can't complain too much. Yeah, he is like stone cold. That boy Cam having it rough. Well, yeah, it's been a roller coaster. He spent 14 hours in the pressure cooker just to lose his best friend. Yeah, it's showing. It's kind of Bowie. Like it's a weird outfit she's got there. Yeah, that's yeah. She's like wearing like this weird like black trench coat kind of thing. Excited to see his face when you watch the episode. Yeah, like I think you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. All right, we're in the red now. All right, so, yeah, I feel like yeah, so he's blaming Felicia, I guess. Um, all right, so he's now blaming Cam too. Oh, no, wrong thing. Yeah, I'm trying to find like the Reddit. Yeah, so like there's like talk about the circle. Yeah, so there was I saw a Reddit post today, like several Reddit posts about like how it's like seemingly filming it in Atlanta. And like I don't know, again, like I haven't heard any word about getting renewed for another season. But yeah, I'll probably like share in the Discord. All right, so now they're talking about the secret relationship. Yeah, he seems kind of shaken. All right, guess we should update the game. I'll probably just do it right now before I forget. Yeah, I'm just updating the draft games. Yeah, they're just showing the goodbye messages. Was it just Adrala that picked red? All right, so a lot of people pick Jared. All right. Yeah, I'm just updating the game. Yeah, so we're gonna be getting a live HOH here. It should be exciting. And I'll just update the game, the pool game. Yeah, so good on Adrala, Scarlet Moon, Colin, Jay Lee, and Q-Boy, Pinky, and Aces Q. You all managed to pick red. So good on all y'all. All right. Yeah, I'm just updating. Yeah, so no one's out of the pool game. That's good. Right. You're too good, Blaze. So we got here. Red is gone. Why did Bowie's goodbye message remind me of a child YouTuber? I didn't catch the full things. That's funny. That's right. We are getting the full HOH here, so this should be pretty hype. You're just getting into like dumb commercials and stuff. We're probably gonna have a commercial break in the middle of the HOH, probably. Whatever. It doesn't look like anyone's out. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. So also like while we're waiting, I should probably also mention. So tomorrow I will be joining the Survivor winner ranking. So like last week they did part one. I'm gonna be doing part two. So like still like bottom half of the list. So we'll be talking about some like mediocre winners for the most part. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be there with obviously it's being hosted by Russell Muscle and Flynn Masters, but it's gonna be like me, Bandit, Bandit Survivor, and oh, and Survivor Now. So like, yeah, so they'll be joining us. We'll be able to have a nice panel. Should be pretty hype. All right, so we're gonna be getting back to commercial now. All right, back from commercial. We're gonna be getting right into the HOH. We're not hearing much about a twist yet, so we'll see what happens.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Hmm. All right, so they are doing the Humiliverse this week. All right, so is this like what the bleep? All right. So yeah, it sounds like it'll be what the bleep. Big Daddy mad his BSF got blindsided. Yeah, this is really embarrassing, by the way. Like, can't believe stuff like this that makes me embarrassed to watch a show. Yeah, this is the type of content we're looking for here. This is why I don't tell people I don't watch the show. Yeah, this is a bit much. This is embarrassing. I can kind of hear the audience too. All right, everyone. All right, everyone got the first question right. So no, no one so far. All right. Looks like everyone except Jag. Nope. Every no Jag almost got it. Jag almost picked false, but he switched to true. So everyone picked true. Alrighty. So again, everyone's got 2 points. All right. Question 3. Like I wasn't even paying attention, so it's like, so I cannot answer these questions. All right, so it's okay. We got a spread here. Most people picked false. Bowie, Matt, and Suri all picked true. All right. All right, so everyone got it right except for Bowie, Matt, and yeah, so Bowie, Matt, and Suri are all out. So yeah, Bowie, Matt, and Bowie and Suri. My bad. Yeah, I'll just use it as a way to like eliminate people. Red's gone. I might as well just where is everyone? Just erase them. Comp. Yeah, this is a bit much. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I'm not really paying attention. All right. We got here. Got some answers here. Right. Bit of a divide here. Most people picked false, except for Izzy, Corey, and Cameron. All right. So we. All right. So most people are out. We have it down to Corey, Izzy, and Cameron. Corey's probably gonna throw this. I would think so. So do we? This is not looking great here. I'll just move all these. Wait, where's Mimi? Okay. So Corey Cameron's picked false. Corey and Izzy have picked true. Again, I'm not paying attention, so I have no idea if this is true or not. Oh. Oh boy. Cameron has won HOH, baby. That's money, money. Money, 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 money. Oh boy. Alrighty. Alrighty. Again, I think say what you will about Cam. I mean, it's like I think he could make things interesting here. Like he could. I forget exactly like who would he target? All right, what's this Discord server? I suspect Corey threw it. If I had to guess, and I guess Izzy just genuinely got it wrong. What's the Discord server saying? Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of potential for him to screw it up, but there's definitely potential for him to screw it up. But again, if he, depending on, I feel like the big thing is like Red is not there to screw it up for him because again, like he was a bit more willing to do it before, but it's like now that he's without Red, it's like there is some potential for him to like try to make a big swing or get screwed up again because like it's Cam, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I went all in on Corey this week. So that's unfortunate. Can't lie, Cameron's gonna be remind me of Frank. Yeah, yeah, there's definitely comparisons there. Like he definitely is giving out the energy. Like definitely your comp beast. Like obviously like not very likable, but it's like
Is what it is. Let's see. What are people saying on Reddit? I don't even want to go on Twitter because, like, whatever. I mean, to her where it's not that much better. All right, so there's probably gonna be some sort of twist that gets in the way of this, right? Yeah, a lot of people seem pretty happy with like the cam result here. All right, Julie's talking. Okay. All right, so it's just everyone I have not so okay. Take a shot. All right, that's really all there is. All right. Yeah, so I guess like the talk is like him putting up Jared. I mean, again, that'd be a lot of fun though. Again, America could be in danger. But yeah, that's also true. So like that means Cam will be in the jury house. So like that's something at least. Oh, what's this? But yeah, this could be interesting. Like, um, wait, what? All right, so she said there's gonna be an announcement about like the jury. So is there something? Are they gonna make for like a smaller jury? So yeah, that was the episode. Again, I feel like this could be fun. Again, this could go one of two ways. Either the Suri side like completely missed them to where like he makes like a really stupid mistake, or he like actually like gets a little crazy and makes a swing here. I mean, it's like again, he just got blindsided. Like he looked really mad after the eviction. So because of that, the hope would be that he will shake things up potentially. So like I think that would help a good amount. I mean, there's also a chance he could just put up America, which is dumb. Yeah, so there will be a twist involving the jury. Hopefully, it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, could be being the key word. Again, I want to hold out hope. You know, like, I feel like Cameron could make. I think Cameron's a bit more willing. He could take some shots here if he's in the right mindset. One is double eviction. I mean, it could be happening soon. It's sort of weird because like obviously like Wednesday's gonna be a 2 hour episode, and I saw like there's like another 2 hour episode happening soon, so there could be a double soon. I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be like a battle back because like we literally just had a non elimination round, so that would be kind of weird. Plus, like we already have like one extra person to begin with, and they felt comfortable enough to like go through with the eviction and stuff after the expulsion. What's chat saying? Maybe it'll be sequestered? You mean not sequestered? Because like normally the jury house is sequestered. Might all depend on who Cameron blames for Red's eviction. Again, so like right now the plan is for the Suri side to pin a lot of blame onto the Corey and America side. Whether Cam believes that remains to be seen. I mean, it is possible he could believe it, obviously given the state of their relationship. But
yeah, like I think we could see again. Like I think the Corey in America side, they're really gonna have to work hard this week to really get Cam on their side, really make it clear that that side is in fact controlling the game. And I think without Red around, I think that could really empower Cam more and more to make maybe take a shot. Because obviously, like the last time he was HOH, he was somewhat open to doing so until like he was talked into making really bad noms. But and obviously, like later on, he was considering backdooring Izzy after those initial noms. But again, I don't. Again, I think this has the potential to be a good week. You know, like, but we'll have to see what happens. So we'll see when feeds come back on. Hopefully, it'll be relatively soon. I wouldn't want to be waiting around too long. Let's see what else Reddit is saying right now. What's Reddit saying? Is this? Yeah, I mean, I might listen to the post show. That might be fun. But yeah, like we got a pretty interesting result here. We'll see what happens there, and yeah, this will be a good double round. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what will happen here. But in terms of like why the Wednesday episode was 2 hours, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, that was the episode. Anyone have like, I mean, anything you guys want to talk about? I guess I can turn the game back on since the show's over now. Yeah, I might as well turn the game back on. But yeah, I don't have too much to say. All right, so it looks like the Chiefs are up right now, only by a touchdown. Yeah, so man, like it's just making me regret picking Cam in week one in the pool game. Oh well. So so yeah, I'm probably gonna sign off relatively shortly. So as I said earlier, I'm gonna be back on tomorrow night for the winter ranking. Yeah, so you can look forward to that. We got the cast for 45. I mean, I barely got to talk about that today, but there are a little bit of time and place for that. Like you'll see plenty of stuff in the near future. Again, Discord server. Consider joining. It's a lot of fun over there. Probably gonna do a draft game for 45. So if you're new here and you didn't get a chance to enter the draft game for BB, you can do it for 45. Again, Patreon, that all stuff, like and subscribe, all that fun jazz. But yeah, like if no one else has anything else, oh, we just got a pick here. Wow, so Lions just got pick six. It's pretty hype. Pretty hype there. Yeah, so no one else has anything else. I guess I'll just sign off now. So